History books will never agree on how World War III began. Some will say it started with a cyberattack. Others will blame politics. But the people who lived through it will remember something else: the silence. At exactly 6:14 a.m. Eastern Time, America disconnected from itself. No alarms, no explosions, just millions of screens going dark at the same moment. In that instant, the most connected nation on Earth became blind. In New York, elevators stop between floors. In Chicago, commuter trains freeze inside tunnels. In California, air traffic controllers lose radar. At first, people laugh. Another outage, they say. But inside data centers, technicians see something terrifying. Systems aren't failing randomly, they're being shut down intentionally. One engineer whispers the words no one wants to say: "This is coordinated." Power stations trip offline across multiple states. Backup systems fail seconds later. Not overload, not weather. Commands are being issued from somewhere else. Emergency lines overload. 911 operators begin writing calls on paper in under 20 minutes. The digital backbone of the nation snaps deep beneath the Atlantic. Undersea fiber cables go silent. No alerts, no warnings. These cables were never meant to fail simultaneously. But they do. International communication drops by 60%. Markets lose synchronization. Wall Street opens blind. Billions of dollars vanish. Not stolen, just frozen in limbo. Television returns, but broken. Emergency broadcasts contradict each other. One station urges calm, another urges evacuation. Government social accounts go silent, then disappear. Deepfake videos begin circulating on surviving networks. Fake generals, fake presidents, fake surrender messages. Truth becomes impossible to identify. Confusion is now the weapon. Grocery stores are stripped bare. Water first, then batteries, then food. Credit cards fail. Cash becomes king until cash runs out. Gas stations close. Tankers never arrive. Arguments turn violent. Police arrive late, when they arrive at all. The thin layer of order holding society together starts to tear. Inside secure bunkers, generals stop speaking in hypotheticals. This is no drill. Nuclear forces move to readiness, quietly. Submarines receive launch authentication packets. Bomber crews sit inside cockpits, engines running, waiting. One officer asks, "Are we already too late?" The president disappears from public view. Cabinet members are scattered, some unreachable. Continuity of government activates. America has plans for everything, except one thing. What if the plans fail? NATO airspace locks down. Asian markets suspend trading. Russian missile forces go on alert. Chinese fleets move into strategic positions. Diplomacy collapses into silence. The world watches America go dark and prepares for what comes next. Hospitals ration generator power. Some machines are turned off, not because patients are saved, but because power must be conserved. Doctors make impossible decisions. Nurses work without digital records. Outside, families huddle around radios. Children ask questions no parent is ready to answer. As night falls, the stars look brighter, not because the sky changed, but because the lights are gone. Somewhere underground, launch keys sit inches away from human hands. Somewhere in the ocean, submarines wait silently. Day one ends without explosions, but the world knows day two will not be so quiet. Day two begins without sunrise alerts. No morning news, no notifications, just the sound of generators and people realizing the silence never ended. The blackout wasn't temporary, it was preparation. While civilians waited for answers, the world's militaries prepared for impact. Somewhere beneath the Arctic ice, a submarine receives a coded burst transmission. It lasts 0.8 seconds, too fast to intercept, too encrypted to decode. Inside the vessel, officers stop breathing. The order is real. Weapons are being armed. Missile defense systems attempt to come online. Some respond, others don't. Radar returns are distorted. Satellites give conflicting data. Is it an attack or a deception? In modern war, hesitation can kill millions. At 6:03 a.m., it happens. Not nuclear. Not yet. Hypersonic weapons slam into communication hubs, military airfields, space command facilities. No warning sirens. No time to react. Entire bases go silent in seconds. This is not destruction. This is decapitation. Emergency radios confirm the unthinkable. The war is no longer theoretical. It is happening now. Governors issue evacuation orders without knowing where people should go. Millions are already trapped. Roads jam. Fuel is gone. Panic becomes permanent. Satellites blink out of existence. Some are jammed. Others are destroyed. GPS degrades. Missiles lose precision. Aircraft lose navigation. The modern battlefield collapses into chaos. War has reached orbit. Inside underground command centers, leaders face the same question: do we respond now or wait and risk losing everything? Nuclear launch codes are opened, not entered, just opened. Humanity holds its breath. Hospitals are overwhelmed. Emergency services stop responding. Some cities declare martial law. Others lose all authority. Looting spreads. Fires burn unchecked. This isn't anarchy. It's absence of control. Europe mobilizes. Asia braces. The Middle East ignites. Shipping lanes shut down. Food supply chains snap. The world economy doesn't crash. It disappears. At 11:47 p.m., a final message is transmitted. Not public, not acknowledged. A last warning between superpowers. The message is short: stand down, or tomorrow changes everything. No reply is received. Day 2 ends, with launch keys still untouched, and everyone knowing. Day 3 will decide the fate of humanity. Day 3 begins before dawn, not because the sun rises early, but because sleep has become impossible. In underground rooms, people stare at clocks. In cities without power, families count breaths. Somewhere, far above the clouds, satellites watch the world hold its breath. This is the last quiet humanity will ever know. Secure channels light up across continents. Radar confirms movement, not glitches, not ghosts. Launch doors are opening, advisors argue. Seconds pass. History narrows to a single question: if we don't act now, will we exist later? 2 officers, 2 keys. One protocol designed so no single human can end the world. Hands tremble, codes match. No cheering, no speeches. Just a quiet sentence spoken into a microphone: execute. At 5:17 a.m. Eastern Time, the horizon changes. Missiles leave silos in perfect synchronization. Submarines rise just enough to breathe, then fire. From space it looks beautiful. From Earth it is terror. This is not one explosion. This is dozens. Warning systems fail to reach everyone. Some cities never hear the sirens. Light arrives before sound. For a fraction of a second, shadows are burned into concrete. Entire neighborhoods vanish. In command centers, screens turn white. Retaliation is automatic. Treaties collapse. Red lines evaporate. Additional launches follow, not ordered by emotion, but by algorithms. Humanity hands the war to machines it programmed decades earlier. Basements, tunnels, subway stations. People hold hands with strangers. Some pray, some scream, some sit silently, already knowing. This is not about survival anymore. This is about witnessing the end. Smoke rises into the stratosphere. Sunlight fades at noon. Temperatures drop. Crops burn. Oceans absorb poison. Scientists will later name it nuclear winter. A season with no calendar. Governments stop broadcasting. Military channels cut out one by one. There are no winners to announce victory. Only automated messages repeating, "This is an emergency broadcast." And then, nothing. When the explosions stop, the world does not return. Cities smolder. Oceans boil near the coasts. Survivors emerge into ash-filled air. The war is technically over, but history is not, because the final question remains: what does humanity become after it survives itself? World War III ended civilization in a morning. What comes next is no longer called history.